welcome back to the TMCJ podcast. We are on segment 3, and as you can tell by the fact that my lovely countenance is on the screen, it's another quiz segment. This time it is my turn to be quizzed. Last time I actually quizzed Blue for the first time. I have no idea what the theme is. It's our half-year podcast, but it could be...
Well, yeah, that's kind of the theme.
Could be literally anything, and I'm literally terrified. As you can see, if you're watching this on YouTube, as you can see, I've got my vial of rice juice, which is
totally non-alcoholic rice juice. Yep, exactly. It's literally just rice he's drinking.
Exactly. I boiled some in the interim.
Boil them, fry them, stick them in a stew.
Okay, come on.
I think that's how it goes.
So what's going on? Did you have a theme for these questions? Or?
So, yes. As is tradition, I varied very far from the theme. But anyway, bam, okay. Welcome back to another monthly episode of It's That Quiz. I still don't have a name for it yet.
He's getting
today's host, Mr. B. Bear, and the contestant, this jackass on your screen.
He's even got a name for himself now.
Mr. B. Bear, yeah. Wait, that sounds like Bieber. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, Justin
Bieber. I ever said that. Right. Contestant. Yes. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Okay, you have 1 minute for each question, is the standard affair. Some of the questions this week are ones that people at home will probably not know, and I apologise for that. But because it's the half-year podcast quiz, they are going to be a little bit more personally based around myself and Kaiser. But for the most part, you can all have a good go at it. So good luck at home if you're participating in the forfeit challenge. Good luck. You don't do it at work. That's what I'm saying. Right, on to the first question.
All right, I'm ready.
I'll start the timer and then ask you the question. Okay?
Yep.
In the popular fishing novel Ravished by the Triceratops, how did the Triceratops break its horn?
Charged into a wall.
Bam! Easy one. Good start.
That's right.
All right.
Softballing me in.
Bam. Oof, fruity. Okay.
Talking about yourself or the drink?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Okay, question 2. I actually got to ask this one then. Start the timer. If you have a D20, a D12, a D10, 2 D8s, a D6, and no D4s, how many sides do you have? Go.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. D20.
Do you want me to repeat?
No. I don't repeat it because that's cheating. This is a test of my memory and my math. I'm going to say you have 54.
54. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Alright, I'm pausing. Okay, if you have a D20, D12, D10, 2 D8, a D6, and no D4s.
I forgot about the D10.
Yeah, you did. Answer 64.
God, I was off by I was so close!
Yeah, it was so close. Nice try, man. I mean, I would have repeated the question for you. You still had 25 seconds.
No, it's fine. No, it's questions are asked once.
That's fair.
I wanted to. It's a test of memory because if you repeated it, I would have just added them up in my head and I would have gotten it.
Yeah, it's like the Triceratops. You went dick first.
I'm a fucking engineer. I'd like to think I can do basic math.
Okay. Yeah, that was quite impressive, considering you can't even see it right now. Okay. Next question.
I'm ready.
When did you start the Man Called Justice YouTube channel? I'll give you half a point for getting the year right. the full point for getting the month right, and a bonus point if you get the date right.
I'm not even sure I can get the year right. It was after I moved into this condo. I'm going to say 2016. It was either 2015 or 2016.
All right.
I'm going to say I started it in January of 2016.
Okay. Do you want to put a number to that as well?
Like the actual exact date?
Date? Yeah.
No, I don't even want to start to guess that. Maybe like the 13th.
Okay, 13th. Bam. Right, pause. Okay, so 13th of January 2016. Okay. The correct date is the 22nd of August 2011.
What the fuck was I uploading back then?
I don't know, but that's when the channel was created.
Oh shit. I was
5 years off. That was bad.
I definitely didn't start uploading until like I moved into here.
Hey,
oh
nice.
God, 2011. I would have just gotten out of college because I graduated in May 2011.
Yeah. Okay.
From a strong start, he falters and falls into disarray.
He does. At least he knew about the Triceratops.
Hey, I remember the important things in life.
Well, of course.
I was close in the math. Come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you absolutely were. But then you fucked it. Okay, next question. What was the first quiz question I ever asked you?
These are mean.
Oh, come on, this is about half-year podcast. That's the theme.
Okay. It was the Halloween quiz. So I'm going to say it was that question about the origins of Halloween, like, where it actually came from. The one that I answered that I thought it came from Ireland. It was a Celtic tradition.
Pausing the clock. So, you know how earlier I said I really watched that episode, and I really enjoyed it. I was laughing my ass off. That is a question that is asked. It's not the first one.
What was the first one?
The first one was, when was trick-or-treating invented?
Oh, fuck. I knew it was
I'm going to give you half a point.
Alright. Half a sip.
Cheers. Sláinte, as the Irish would say. Cool. So, yeah, okay, you're 1.5 points. You're doing
1.5 points, but I've got 2.5 against me.
This is true. Okay. Here's one.
I'm taking the executive decision to refill this decanter because I feel like this is just going to get worse.
Okay. Here's one which there are people out there who you know who might be angry with you if you get this wrong.
Okay.
There's a specific person I'm thinking, but I don't know. Alright. And go. I've lost the thing. In the D&D 5e Monster Manual, what challenge level is a regular mimic?
I have never put a mimic in my game.
Neither have I.
I'm not a... Alright.
Alright, piece it together though.
Well, a mimic isn't... It's something that can show up...
Because you know about mimics.
I do. They can show up in basically any dungeon. And they can be basically anything.
That's why I said a regular mimic. Like, we're talking just like a fucking box with teeth.
I know. So it's either going to be a quarter, a half, or 1. I'm going to say a quarter.
Okay, pausing. In the D&D 5e Monster Manual, what challenge level is a regular mimic? Challenge level of 2.
What?
Yep.
Fuck, I thought they'd be on like... I thought they'd be on par with like a fucking goblin.
It's probably like inflated because you normally get to a chest after a fight, and so they're probably
so you're already going to be weakened, so that explains that. Yeah, the logic makes sense. I just suck.
Surprise chest.
I don't use mimics in my campaigns.
No, I don't. They're too expected. Although I did read recently that you can get like, mimic doors and stuff.
Oh yeah. Now, if I was going to make a mimic, I'd make it like a coffee cup or something like that. Fuck this.
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
like a chest.
I told my D&D group about it at the time, and they spent the whole session checking every door before they walked through it.
There's I may have mentioned this before, but years ago when I was playing in this other D&D campaign, I was playing in it.
Yeah.
Our DM had read like a Reddit article about finding ways to like throw your players off. Basically give them something that's just nothing, but it seems like it could be something so that they're not suspecting stuff later on when you actually throw them legitimate plot hooks.
Yeah.
It backfired. He put a smiling rock under a tree in a grove. We spent 2 hours of real time investigating the rock.
So,
using spells on it, using magic, investigating it, searching the surrounding terrain, like doing history, researching it. It was a full...
I've also obviously heard this story before, right?
Yeah.
I put it into my own campaign.
What, the Smiling Rock? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I put the Smiling Rock in. And they brushed past it in about 3 minutes.
Something
they picked it up, put it in their bag, and kept walking.
Something that's a bane of the DM's. So again, mentioned it earlier. I went to an engineering college, and Jesse, he's our DM now, and we make his life hell because he's talking about... He was trying to give us a hint as to where a door was by telling us the direction fogs were going, which resulted in a half-hour discussion about aerodynamics.
Yeah, that sounds...
There's some times where I can just picture him in the background, like just... He's got his notepad, yep, and he's just sketching all of us dying in horrendous ways. But...
man.
It's all in good fun. Anyway.
You guys, I would not want to be part of your game because it sounds, just from what I get from you and Jesse, is that it is an absolute battle between the DM and the players.
Yeah, well, it is. So we've got 5 main players now. One that wants to have fun, one that is kind of really hardcore playing their character. One that is a rules negotiator, and then 2 people. Well, one who's like a seasoned DM, and so he knows the rules better than the current DM, and then there's me, who's always like questioning the science of what he's doing and going like, "That's not how that will work. No, forces don't work like that."
So Jesse was showing me one of his methods of keeping notes the other day, and so he was like showing me a screen. He was typing in notes and stuff, and he pulled a character out of thin air, and he was typing it up, and he's like, "This character is an absolute cunt." Sorry, pardon my language. And I was like, "Hang on, that's Kaiser's character, isn't it?" He's like, "Yes, it is."
Yep. Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway,
the game's a lot of fun, and I will just to preface this, or not to preface it, but to qualify all of this. The game is a lot of fun. Jesse puts a lot of work into it, despite he has a job and a family, and he's still putting a lot of effort into the game. And I really appreciate it. I make his life hell sometimes in the game, and usually over very tiny details. Like the big stuff, I just kind of breeze past. Sorry, go on. Let's keep going with the quiz. We're wasting time telling anecdotes here.
Alrighty. So next question, and if you get it, I'll be impressed. But at the same time, it is something you will have heard several times. Okay. What is currently my favorite meal?
Curry.
Okay, final answer.
Yeah, I said what immediately popped into mind.
Okay. Incorrect. Burritos, man.
Burritos?
Yeah. I've been craving burritos so much like last month. I've been going on about it in game.
Guess do mexicano.
Can't believe you don't care enough about me to know my favorite meal. Especially after the fucking the food conversation we had. Challenge thing.
I just went off and cooked after that.
Disappointing. We spoke about that for like 2 hours.
I know. But
All right.
I tend to have a very bad memory for personal details.
Hmm.
Like I'm very good at remembering like numbers. Well, the math thing earlier. I'm very good with like numbers and technical details, which is why I'm an engineer and not a psychiatrist. But I do not remember like somebody has to tell me their name like 4 times before I remember it. There are people I've known for years, and I still forget their names sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
for some reason that's the way my brain is wired. Like it's just not a detail that I keep in there. I felt really bad. There was a guy I worked with for like 5 years, and we were in a meeting, and I was introducing people on a call, and I just blanked on his name. I felt horrible. But go on, come on. Next
Okay,
question.
right. Seventh question.
Oh God,
Maybe a very similar vein to the last question.
Okay.
Okay, bam. What is the name of the tree in Norse mythology which has roots connecting the dread realm Niflheim?
Yggdrasil.
The god. Say it again.
I can't pronounce it, but it starts with it's Yggdrasil or something like that.
Correct. I think it's Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil.
Yes, I was going to say connecting the dread realm Niflheim, the god's realm of Asgard, and Jotunheim, the land of the giants.
Yeah, you're talking. It's a history and mythology question. I got this.
Exactly. I put a couple of mythology. I know how I actually like those kind of questions, and I was like, oh, I got my mythology book. Let's have a quick flick through that.
It's stupid things like that. I don't even know like personal conversations we've had, actual podcasts that I've done. I don't remember those. But that random detail of Norse mythology, I got that right here.
Hell yeah.
Didn't even have to finish the question.
Next question. Is Die Hard a Christmas... Wait, hang on, no. No, we've already done this one. It obviously is, obviously. Okay, next question. I need to drink for the previous one anyway. Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Mm.
Also, I apologize to any viewers. I just made a vulgar gesture on screen.
Don't worry, it was purely directed at me.
Yeah, I'm not flipping you, the viewer, off. I am flipping Blue, the quizmaster, off.
Okay, right. Next question.
Yeah.
On Steam, what game have you played the most hours on that I have also played?
PUBG.
Bam! 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Nailed that shit.
I was thinking like, oh, what have I played the most? It's either Skyrim or KOTOR or PUBG. And then you said that I have also played in like PUBG.
I've also played Skyrim.
Yeah, but Skyrim, it was lower than the other. Skyrim was like one of the other. In my top 5 played games, it's up there.
Okay.
But no, PUBG, like, I remember we racked up something like 250 hours in the course of like 6 months. Like,
yeah.
We played them.
But it could have been, I think, the close second was CSGO.
Yeah. It was in 2017. That was actually the height that my YouTube channel ever reached.
Yeah.
I was getting... It wasn't a lot. I was getting like dozens of views. But even dozens was like, oh man, people are actually interested in us like running around like dumbasses.
And then that dumb fucking pistol video.
that got like 12,000 views. It probably got featured in some other video. That's what probably happened.
Yeah, and it's still coming up today.
It's still getting views. It's still the top viewed video on my channel, like per month. It got 28
kind
views
of
last
depressing,
month.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is very depressing. No one gives a shit about what we're doing now.
Okay, right. Next one. Bam. If a lion walks up to you, but it turns out to be a doggo in disguise, what is he doing to you?
Bamboozling me.
Oh, he got it! Yes! He's doing a heckin' bamboozle.
I knew. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I actually got that.
Oh my god, I'm also so happy. Unless he's gonna be fucking bouncing off the walls. Yes, a heckin' bamboozle.
Oh man, I'm kind of shocked. Like I'm suddenly catching my stride in the second half of these quizzes.
Ooh. Taking another drink. That was probably a drink and a half because I was so proud. Okay. Okay. What was the first discussion we ever had on the TMCJ podcast?
Was it the overpowered characters one?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Pausing the clock. First discussion we ever had on the TMCJ podcast. The overpowered protagonist. He's fucking nailing these. Holy shit.
I
This is
can't
probably
believe
the highest you've ever scored.
I know. I was so like dejected early on because I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "I'm fucking up left and right. This can't.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a disaster."
To be fair, you only got the dice one wrong because you forgot about the D10.
Yeah.
I almost poured it in my coffee.
It's what was it? Irish coffee? That's whiskey and coffee.
Oh, well, it's just black coffee. But I almost poured pineapple and mango into it.
I know. But Irish coffee is actually a drink. It's just coffee plus whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not being a coffee drinker, I would know nothing about that.
I love coffee. Okay, yeah, cool, right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Name the different Tetris blocks with their corresponding color from Puyo Puyo Tetris.
They have names?
Well, describe them. I'm not going to make you give their official.
Okay, straight block is like a light blue, like a cyan.
Correct?
The T-shaped block is purple.
Correct.
There's a Z block one way and a Z block the other way, and one is green, one is red. Square block is yellow.
Which one's... Oh. So the Z and the S block.
So
which way around?
The one where the top is pointing this way. I'm closing my eyes so I can picture it. One where the top is pointing this way. Oh, the camera's reversed. Shit, so... the opposite of that. The one where the top is pointing to the...
10 seconds.
Shut up. The one that top is pointing to the left is the green block. Top is pointing to the right is the red block. I'm forgetting one. Oh, the L block. It's dark blue.
Time's up.
Is that all of them? Did I miss one?
You missed the orange L block.
Oh, I hate that block anyway.
The dark blue is the R block. I'm going to give you half a point. Because that was quite impressive. You nailed purple T block. Yep, light blue line.
When you said their names, I'm like, names? They have names? Like, it was one called Fred? Like,
the S block is green. The Z block is red.
Did I get those forwards, or did I get those right?
I think you actually got them backwards. I could be wrong. It's very hard to tell because I can only see a portion of your screen.
S. Well, so I said that's why I said left and right, but I also don't know left from right. So
this is true. But you're very close. So yeah,
it's really weird because like if I'm walking around outside, I can tell you immediately which way is north, south, east, and west. But if you ask me which way is right and which way is left, I have to think about it.
No. Okay. Pardon me. Oh God. Jesus. Okay. Ready?
I am ready, sir.
Which podcast episode displayed on its thumbnail Jesus and Shia LaBeouf carrying English and American football?
Oh fuck, this one was relatively recent. But I don't know for certain. I'm gonna say 18.
Okay, and do you have a title for it?
No, all my titles are fucking like goofy amalgamations of what we talk about.
Well, exactly. I've told you what's on the thumbnail, so you could infer.
Actual cannibal Jesus football. I don't know.
Actual cannibal Jesus football. What a sport. Okay. It was episode 11.
Oh fuck.
Celebrity cringe and sports.
Celebrity cringe and sports. Okay. Episode 11, yeah, oh god, that was, that was more than half the podcast ago.
It was. That's why when you said it was pretty recent, I was like, ooh, that's gonna go bad.
Well, that's why I said 18. I thought it was somewhere in the middle. Like either, however it is, but...
Yeah. Take your drink.
Oh, right, sorry. Here, fiddling around.
Oh my. Okay. moving on. Question 13. We're getting through them.
All right, good. Oh, I gotta refill this again. I'm fucking
Tell
up.
me when. Tell me
No,
when you're
go
ready.
ahead. Go ahead and ask the question. Just don't
Okay.
start the timer until I say go.
Well, that's cheating.
Go ahead and read the question. I'm done.
Okay. How old is Master Chief?
Oh, this is a good one. Let's see. He was 30 something in the Halo books. In what, like now, or in Halo 4, Halo 3, Halo 1?
I see when he dies.
He doesn't die. He hasn't died yet.
Oh, okay. I typed in how old is Master Chief and it gave me an answer.
He's old at this point. The Spartans age slower than everyone else because of the genetic modification. So he's
Yeah.
somewhere.
I think
in
it's
his...
not counting cryostasis or anything, I think.
Okay, so he's somewhere in his 50s. I'm gonna say
I'm going to say you get within 5 years.
within 5 years. I'm gonna say 54.
Okay. Pausing the clock. 47 years old.
I was really close. If you the plus or minus
Just
5
outside
years,
the bracket.
yeah, I was 2 years off. I knew. Okay, so the Spartans were recruited when they were 6 years old, and then they were given all these genetic modifications. So, like in the events of the Halo games, Master Chief in Halo 1 and 2 he's in his like late 30s at that point, or a little bit older actually, I think. But he's still fighting far beyond the capabilities of a normal human who's in his 20s. But yeah, in the later games, they actually make reference to this. In Halo 4, there's a admiral that shouts at him and says, like, I'm not going to listen to the delusional ravings of an aging Spartan and his malfunctioning AI.
Yeah.
And they're making a point because, yeah, he is, at that point in the game, he's in his 40s. Like, he's getting a lot older. But you're right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you are getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I turned 33 this year.
Oh man. Just after Halloween, right?
Yeah. Birthday's in November.
Oh, right. I still got your present from like 2 years ago.
I've still got a present that I was intending to give to you when I was going to go to Britain in early 2020. Honestly, the moment they open up international travel again, I'm there. I'm so fucking
absolutely. I'll be ready.
I
With
am
burrito.
I don't care if they what it costs. I've got a bunch of back pay that I haven't spent on anything. Coming to see you, and we're gonna do a live podcast. No, we're not.
Hell yeah! All right,
we'll try. Anyway, go on. Questions. we're going over
2 questions left.
Okay, actually, we're not too far over then.
No, we're not.
I thought we were. I thought we were doing worse for time because I feel like I'm waffling a lot, but
we didn't go off for much. Although the last question might be a bit of a tangent one, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Second from last. Go. What does the name Prometheus stand for?
Can you give me the context, like the sci-fi universe?
Okay, so I'll give you a bit of context. So,
is this from Halo?
From Greek mythology.
Well, from Greek mythology, I mean, I'm asking, like, you're asking for the acronym. But there's a lot of different sci-fi universes that have used Prometheus as an acronym.
We're not talking about sci-fi, we're talking about straight up Greek mythology.
I didn't know it was an acronym. I mean, Prometheus was the Greek god who gave fire to man.
He's known as the champion of mankind.
Yeah, exactly, and he was a punishment for it. I didn't know it was an acronym.
He was also the most clever of the Titans.
Yeah, I did not know it was an acronym.
5 seconds.
No, I'm going to fail this one. But
All
let
right.
me speculate real quick and try and think.
Yeah.
Polis, Reus. I'm assuming they're Greek words. Omni. No, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just embarrassing myself. Come on, what does it mean?
The name Prometheus stands for forethought.
What?
Yep, forethought. Because he was the smartest, so he thought, forethought.
I thought it was an acronym, and I was supposed to guess like what the acronym stood for.
Oh, wait, what?
When you said what does Prometheus stand for, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought like it was like a P dot R dot. Like I thought it was an acronym.
Oh, no, sorry, no. Would you have guessed it either way, though?
No, I wouldn't have guessed it. I would if I had understood the question, I would have guessed that Prometheus stood for knowledge.
Okay.
Because that's what he was in Greek mythology. He was the titan that passed fire to man to start civilization.
Possibly, it's speculated he also created man.
Well, yeah, the latest iteration of man, because in Greek mythology, man was created 3 times: the men of gold, the men of silver, and the men of bronze. Anyway,
there you go.
So go on. A little bit of a mythology dump there again. I I have all this random trivia in my head, but I couldn't answer that or understand the question.
Final question of this momentous occasion of the half-year podcast. Yep.
I almost cheated.
The half-year podcast runs to an end with this final question. In the last tweet put out last night on the TMCJ Twitter account, where is the squirrel?
What? Where's the squirrel?
Where is the squirrel?
All right. This is cheating because you know that I don't use any social media. I specifically made the
our own Twitter account.
I specifically made the podcast and gave it to you to manage because I don't like social media. I've been thinking about how to delete my Facebook account for a while now, and I haven't done it. The squirrel is in the bottom left. No, okay. Bottom right.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. Pausing the clock. Alright, I want you to go to the TMCJ Twitter account right now. Open up the latest image.
I should still be signed into it. Alright, let's take a look at this. The British fought the Zulus today.
What? Oh, okay. Right. I don't remember putting that in the TMCJ.
No, it just popped up. Squirrel. I don't see a squirrel.
One of the boxes has a secret squirrel.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Take a drink.
Grumbly, angry noises.
That's right, in the Disney Square of the bingo sheet for the TMCJ podcast.
Honestly, I should have guessed that. I should have said when you said the latest post, I was like, oh, you posted the bingo card.
Yeah, it was the bingo card.
It was the bingo card, but then you said that, and now I'm thinking, is it a text post?
Yep, there is a secret squirrel which I secured inside of the post before posting it, just for this question on the podcast quiz.
Shall we end out the podcast with looking at the bingo card and trying to speculate on whether or not we had bingo this round?
Absolutely, I agree.
In fact,
are you able to put it on the screen? So you're sharing camera.
Yeah, I can definitely put it on the screen.
Awesome.
Well
done on today's quiz, by the way. You did a very good job.
How many questions did I get right, by the way?
So you got Triceratops. First quiz question, you got half a point. D&D Monster Man, you got wrong. Burrito wrong. Yggdrasil, sorry.
Yggdrasil.
You got right. So 2 full answers correct. Pubga correct. Bamboozle correct. Overpowered protagonist, correct. Pew Pew Tetris was a half one again, so that's
I went
one
through like
total.
a streak of getting things almost right for a good chunk of it.
You got that one wrong. Just got Master Chief wrong. Prometheus wrong. Secret Score wrong. So you got 6 correct total.
Okay, 6 out of 15. Like, it's not... I honestly thought I was going to do quite a bit worse when we
Right.
started it, so I think that's okay.
Yes.
All right,
Here's
so I
the
think
bingo
if
card.
I do this... all right, can you see the...
I absolutely can.
Oh my god, come on, there we go.
Wait, what are you fucking around with it for? Okay.
I was trying to block out, like, because I had a bunch of other tabs open. I mean, I don't care
Okay.
if people see what I watch on YouTube, but...
Very enough.
Um,
Yes, so...
Also, you're seeing my fucking bookmark bar.
that is true, but it's nothing... Oh my god, he has a Blizzard launcher open.
There we go.
No, I can still see
Okay,
it.
but yeah, so this is the TMC podcast official.
The
I'm
TMC.
I am slurring my words because I failed quite a bit of questions. This is the TMCJ podcast official bingo card, again based off of a fan art submission. So let's go through this and see what we find. We're already over time, so fuck it. Let's just end things strong.
Wait, hang on. Oh, fuck. I posted the one with 3 in the middle, not the fucking icon. Shit.
Oh, you posted the wrong one. You fucking
well.
dumbass.
You know what? It's fine.
There was another version of this bingo card that actually had the TMC podcast logo in the middle. Also, you can see my my mouse moving around. So, starting at Raging at Twitter, that definitely happened today. I called it a
Did it?
hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, that's true.
I-
But we
I
didn't
opened-
really go into it. We didn't lay into it much.
All right, so we'll come back to that then.
Okay.
Trying not to swear. You did apologize for saying cunt.
This is true.
Next up, the intro. I didn't do that this time.
No, I was very close to doing it for the 3rd segment on purpose. I didn't.
Oh man, apologies for
I've
interrupting.
definitely apologized. Yeah.
God, yeah, I did it too. Nostalgia. I don't think we did this one this time around. Like, I talked about people sympathizing with like older sort of what's the word, like classical movies and characters, but I don't think we in particular talked about things we were nostalgic about.
No, I talked a bit about Red Rising, but I wouldn't really call that nostalgic. It's not that old.
We'll pin that. We'll put that one in the same category of trying not to swear.
Okay.
As a meh.
You mean
we'll
Raging at Twitter?
We'll let
but
you at home decide.
Yeah. Correcting the other person. I don't think we did that.
Nope, not at all. Disney. Did we talk about Disney? I mean, we talked about Star Wars. Disney owns them.
True. That's another iffy
I mean,
one.
and we did talk about Disney Star Wars specifically, like the sequel trilogy, which
We
is.
did. I think it's fair to we talked about Star Wars. Disney counts.
All right, Disney counts. Going back to a previous topic, definitely.
Yep.
Hating on streaming services, we didn't. Although we did want. Before the podcast, we were talking about how much we did want to bitch about Ubisoft, but we didn't.
That's not a streaming service.
It isn't, but they might as well be because they're just as shit. Segment goes over 35 minutes, definitely.
Definitely.
Waffle on, definitely.
Yeah, that happened.
Disclaiming own opinion, I know I did that.
You did?
Oh, multiple times.
When did you say don't?
So when we were when I was talking about sociology, I said, all right, I'm not I'm not an expert. I am not a I definitely did this, but when we were talking about like the human interactions and like the monkey brains and stuff. So
good.
Britain versus America, we did not do that this time.
Nope, not this week.
Suspend your disbelief, we did not do that. Gaming jargon,
definitely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did that. This one's pretty much a given.
Yeah.
A mention of your BF.
My BF?
Yeah, your boyfriend. Your boyfriend who's
Wow.
also a girl.
What year is this? Fuck.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Again.
Hey, you don't have to apologize to me. You got to apologize to her.
All right, fine. I'll say I'm sorry to Alicia later.
Okay.
But you did mention her.
Did I?
You did. Yeah, you were talking about, like, what was it? It was during the media segment we were talking about movies.
Okay.
And her reactions to it. Telling off a video game company. This was a golden opportunity to talk about Ubisoft, but we never did.
But we didn't, no.
I don't think I actually did.
Didn't
I'm
you?
getting better about not whacking my mic during the podcast, so that didn't happen.
Nice.
We did have something planned for this segment, so this one's
we did. We were ready this week. Holy shit.
Just a regular chat. Just some
that
guys.
is when it goes a bit fucking weird and crazy.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Movie night did get talked about, so that's a definite.
Yep.
Looking something up, that happened multiple times. Messing up an actor's name.
Nope.
Yeah, we didn't
talk about actors.
All right, have to tell something off podcast. That didn't happen either.
No, it didn't happen either. I don't think it's bingo this week.
I don't think it's bingo either. Like, there's a couple that are close. Like, they almost got the top row, almost got the bottom.
Top left to bottom right. I thought we almost had that.
But the thing is, it's kind of at audience's discretion, and we're recording this live, so who knows if we're actually right?
Yeah, if you did get anything right, tell us. Shout bingo in the chat.
Yeah, please. But yeah, we've
Wait,
already
is there
gone.
a chat for Spotify? There isn't, is there?
There isn't for Spotify, but there is on YouTube, and we do have a Twitter account, as you were keen to remind viewers.
Indeed.
So
they are TMCJ podcast.
They are welcome to chat us up there. Do you have any final thoughts before I close this out for the week?
Here's to another good half year of podcasting.
Oh, God. Yeah, hopefully it does go on for that long, because I personally am very much enjoying recording these things. But yeah, we're going to call it there. This has been the end of the 26th episode, the half-year mark for the TMCJ podcast. Thank you all for listening. We're happy to have you as viewers, and we hope that you will keep listening in the future. But that's the end. Have a good week, and Blue?
See you next week.